Hello and welcome to today's press up. Now you'll see that I'm not looking at a WordPress site today. I'm actually looking at The Guardian, and the reason for this is that I want to today explain the difference between two different concepts in WordPress, one of which is categories and one of which is tags. So today we're looking at categories and tags, and to explain this, I wanted to show The Guardian because The Guardian demonstrates this really, really well. Other big news sites will do similar kinds of things. The Guardian is just one example. And please forgive me for any adverts that pop up while I'm doing this. So when you visit The Guardian, this is their fancy new homepage that they've just released. It's pretty nice. You get this menu and it has these different types of news across the top. These are what I would equate to WordPress categories. They are like well-defined buckets of content that you might want to go and visit and find out all the news about. So let's say we're interested in the current world news. I can click on world and off we go. Here's the world news. So it's a type of news that we might want to go and see a big archive of. Excuse me. And generally categories will appear in menus and will be like sections of a site that you can access. So once we're inside, I'll also just note here that once we're inside world, we also get these kind of subcategories of world, which are different continents and parts of the world that we can get to. So categories can be hierarchical, you can have subcategories, and that's a perfectly valid thing to do. Now, this is some good news over here about Ukraine today. Let's go and look at this article. And what we'll see is when we're on an article, if we scroll down, down towards the bottom of an article, past all the adverts and stuff, apologies for those, where are they? Here. Now, on the left-hand side, we've got these topics, Ukraine and Russia and Europe. These can actually be really quite specific in some cases. So if I go off to football, and let's go and look at something to do with Paul Lambert over here. And if I scroll to the bottom of this article, you'll see that these little buttons here are for Paul Lambert and Aston Villa. So they're actually really, really specific things. And these are what I would equate to tags. So tags say not what section of a site an article is in. Tags say they say what an article is about, and they allow you to get to other articles that are about the same thing. That's how I would describe tags. So just I'll cover how you use categories and tags, but what I do want to just show you is if we just create, so this is our ginger beer post over here that we've been editing in the last few press ups. So I'm just going to create a new category called food. So that's really cool. This is actually drink, I suppose, so perhaps that should be called drinks. But we'll leave that as food and we'll untick categorize. So this article will now be in the food category. And then in tags, I'll put ginger and beer and brewing and soft drinks, for example. Oops. You'll note that I'm using, I'll explain how to use tags and categories in the next two press ups. But let's just add these. So this now has the tags ginger and beer and brewing and soft drinks associated with it. Great, so let's update this post. And we'll go and open the post on the site. And what you will see, you'll probably see that we don't actually get the, we get both categories and tags listed. So categories in this theme are displayed as like little folders of content. And if I click on food, I'll be able to go to an index of everything that's in the food category. Equally, if I click on one of the tags, so if I click on soft drinks, which was a tag that we applied, I'll get an index of everything that's in the soft drinks tag as well. Now, normally you would have categories at the top in your menu, so I could add my food category up here. That would be a really useful thing to do. My tags generally wouldn't appear in a menu, but they would appear at the bottom of an article and would allow you to go and see other articles that are about the same kind of topic. So hopefully that makes sense. Categories are like sections of your site or groups of content that are similar. Tags say what an article is about and let you get to other articles or posts or news items about the same things.